G'day everybody, welcome to Zombie Bites Everything. Got some DayZ today and try and do a 24-hour stream. We'll see how far we get. I started out really well. I feel like shit. I feel tired, but yeah, g'day. G'day criminal, how you going, mate? G'day Major, g'day criminal. Check this out, criminal. It'll only register 11 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, I know. At 12 hours I'm going to be stopping and then I'll start up again, and this will be part 1, 12 hours, and the next one will be part 2. I know. I stop at the 12-hour mark and switch over. So there will be definitely a 24-hour stream. That's what I did the first time I did a 24-hour stream as well. And the first time I did a 24-hour stream, it was on... Actually, all my 24-hour streams have been DayZ. You know what it's like trying to live in a public server for 24 hours? Oh, it is insane. It's fucking insane. It's rightly insane. You want to pull your fucking hair out, gouge your eyes out. Headset volume keeps getting turned down on me. It's a little switch at the back of the headset. I don't even touch it. I don't know how it ends up. Cheers, everyone. Drink 6 times. G'day, Googs. How you going, mate? Check out the base. This base is looking awesome. And it's not real glitchy, which is good. I mean, ask yourself, really, honestly. Does this look sexy? This looks sexy enough.
Oh, maybe that's how it is on the thing when I set it. You gotta change each hand differently. You gotta change your buttons.
No shadows, no freeze. Oh yeah. I'm installing Arkham Knight, the only one I have. Fair enough. Major Lilliers. G'day, mate. Just stopping by to crush that like button before I start my stream. No worries, man. We'll come through and drop your link, man. Howdy, Dan. What's your plans for the day, criminal? Fallout 76, eh? I got Fallout 76 somewhere on disc. Come with our PlayStation. I ain't played it. I don't need anything to build the base at the moment, so now we can actually go looking for good stuff. I know. We've been stuck at the base, building a base for the last couple of weeks. G'day Too Fast, how you going, man? I gotta go on a journey to despawn some trucks and vehicles to see if it helps spawn some in. Means a lot of bullets have got to get wasted. Fox ammo. I'll just move this shit. Get off my face. Oh no, I keep that ammo. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday evening, or in my case, Sunday morning. It is 8:30 in the morning for me.
That's 2 hours, right? That's a good time to stop. Got some levels done.
And if we're lucky, we should be here for the next 24 hours. Two 12-hour streams back to back. I was going to do the 24-hour stream on the last Sunday on the month, but on that day I've got plans to masturbate in public and fling shit at people like an ape. Oh, can't interfere with that. Well, not like any ape, just like a monkey in general. Fuck, I don't need building supplies. But the first thing I did is I picked up the nails. That's because my brain says I know other people need it. Damn you, generous. My generosity will kill me. Googs will be streaming in a minute. He said he's in the process of setting up a stream. As soon as he goes live, I'll drop his link in the chat there, because he probably won't drop it in there. He's too modest. G'day Scotty, how you going, mate? I'm doing a 24-hour stream, so I'll be popping in and out of your server, this server, and another friend's server. at random hours, just to, you know, just to see how shit's going. Nothing in general. Haven't got any plans of such.
I'm playing something else as is myself, but yeah, I've been playing stuff by so
Before I jump into yours, though, I'm going to read the rules again. I did read them the first time in the Discord to get the gist of them, but because I'm going to be in there during the weekend, and I did read something about weekends, I'm going to make sure I brush up on that so I know what the rules are. Always important, guys. You go to a channel or you go to a server. If there's a place where they have rules, guys, go check out the rules. They're generally the rules are pretty simple and they're easy enough to follow. And if you have a problem with the rules, go play somewhere else. Don't agree to the rules. Go play in a server and then disagree with the rules and bitch and moan about it. If you play in the server, you're agreeing to the rules. If you don't know what the rules are, go check them out. It's pretty simple. At least, that's how I view it. Others might be like it. No, it's not simple. It's more technical than that. Okay, fine. But, yeah. Because of YouTube streaming policies. Policies? Oh, design. How they've designed it. You know, dude, you only like record 12 hours from the PlayStation, and then it stops. So, because I don't have like capture cards and all that sort of shit, I can't just do a 24-hour straight up. So I have to do two 12-hour streams back to back. So there'll probably be a 5-10 minute intermission in between the stream. So I guess technically some people can go, was it really a 24-hour stream? And we just find out where they live and kick them in the balls. That's referring to raid weekends that are not currently on at the moment due to me wanting people to build up bases and stuff like that. No raids till raid weekend unless announced otherwise. Okay, see, I would have came through. I would have checked that out. But you just saved me having to look it up. Okay, so there's no raiding. Sweet. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have been raiding anyone's bases anyway. I would have been just looking. I would have been just looking. I mean, I don't want to look at, like, when I'm walking around and stuff like that when I'm streaming. I won't go looking at people's bases and stuff like that because, I don't know, Joe Bloggs might build his base up and have a secret trap, and I don't want to show it off because I spotted it in my stream, and then everybody else can know where Joe Bloggs' trap is. You know, I don't want to spoil that because that's what it does. It spoils it. You be sitting there waiting for someone to get caught in your trap, but you don't want people to see where they are because you're waiting to catch someone, innit? But if it was a raiding weekend and people were allowed to raid and stuff like that, I wouldn't be raiding the bases. I'd just be snooping at them, just looking at them. You know, no, if someone's watching my stream, this is their only chance they're going to get some free intel from me. By looking at my stream. If you spot something while looking at my stream, while I'm looking at someone's base that's handy to you, good on ya. But I don't raid people's bases. Nah, it's not being scared to or anything like that either. It's just a case of, I know how much work people put into them. I like watching other people try raiding bases, eh? That's always funny. Like, I like, especially when people stream it, and they like trying to use grenades and they bounce back, or they're using cooking pots. Speaking of cooking pots, they're using cooking pots full of grenades with a gas burner on it, trying to make an improvised bomb, and it blows up and kills them as well. That's always hilarious. I seen this one guy take himself out, and then the actual people that were in the base came out and finished him off. I was thinking, dude, if you had just went back a little bit further, you would have got saved from the blast, and you would have been able to rat-a-tat-tat those people, but they came down, and just as he was coming to, just as the guy was coming to, that's when a person come stood over him and went rat-a-tat-tat. I was like, you dickheads. But hey, that's how you learn, isn't it? That's how you learn what to do, what not to do. This is Mercy Bridge. These tents stay here. Someone will probably take them, but I prefer them to stay there, but if someone takes them, ain't nothing I can do about that. But I call this Mercy Bridge because that's the reason. Because I said this is Mercy Bridge. No other reason other than that. Okay, so what can we take from here? I'm taking that. I'm taking that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
4 years ago, Skype. Kite game. I've never played it. Stunt Kite Masters VR. Get out of here. Thank you. You feel bloated? You got poop? Go poop.
You gotta poop? Go poop.
Love y'all. Thanks so much. Drinking is out. Bye.
Ah, drunk just finished his stream. Let's see, here's the next cab off the rank. Topeka's got so much left to do on her base. So I'm thinking I'll keep some of the stuff for her base. She needs to build. I know she needs to build. Fox needs to build as well. In fact, Fox is in here right now. Is he streaming on the old Twitch? No, he is not. The fucking door opens up the most weirdest way. Don't have a lot of room. Maybe we should put all the nails inside the cooking pot for now. This cooking pot can go in here because it's a building. This handsaw can go in here. You know what? We're going to leave the food in there. Put the knife in there. Excuse me. This is building stuff. And so then no one uses one of the hatchets or anything like that to get stuff. We'll go the crude machete as the knife of choice. And right, that's all building stuff, so we can just put that bag back there. Hey, nobody drunk. How you going, guys? How you doing? Hey, Diamond, Kitty, how you going? Another rope. And a free dialogue. I'm glad. Yeah, I know it's Kitty. I pay attention. I remember when you said last time you were in my stream, it's Kitty. And every other stream I see here where you've mentioned it's Kitty. I pay attention. My memory's still pretty good. I don't talk to a lot of people in society around me where I live. Most of the talking I do to people is online. So I generally don't forget. I find you guys online interesting, more interesting than the people around me. This is the first time I've ever seen one of these helmets with all their pieces on it. Wow. I'm unfortunately getting bigger. Okay. Anyone else know what that means? I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? Oh, hang on. Just trying to figure out whether I really want to know. Nah, I'm kidding. What do you mean by that? I'm unfortunately getting bigger, unless I'm just extremely stuffed. Yeah, I was going to say, I need more context than that. You're very... Sometimes you'll leave a comment and it's like, I need more than that. That comment there, I don't know whether you believe we've had a previous conversation where I'm supposed to understand that or not. So yeah, needed context. Stuffed with food. See, that makes more sense. Unfortunately, getting bigger. Okay. Makes a lot more sense. Love to eat and stuff yourself with food. Oh yeah, I mean, if you got to be stuffed with something, I mean, the top 3 list is, you know, food, booze, balloons full of heroin. No? I think I got my list backwards. I think I got... Shit, I got... Can someone let Lindsay Lohan know she's got my list? I've got her list. What's this? Bag of semen. Yeah, this is definitely Lindsay Lohan's list. Definitely top 3 there. Oh no, hang on. It might be Richard Gere's. At the bottom of the list it says hamster with miner's helmet. That might be Richard Gere's. Wait, what? Cocaine at 4. Number 4, cocaine. Number 5, love for my children. I'm stuffed full of that. Comes in 5th on the ladder. Number 10, emotion for family members. You know, not the close ones, the distant ones. There you go. There you go. Topeka, there you go. Nobody showed you respect. And you said nobody showed you respect. I didn't believe it until I just seen it. Just. Only just do they make the top 5. I remember that one time when I was stuck with a couple of famous people in an elevator. There was me and Cameron Diaz and that Michelle Rodriguez, and both of them let me snort cocaine off their tits. Best day of my life. What about when we were born, Granddad? Not even close. Going for a shower. No one picture Topeka naked. I mean, if you're in a... You could be straight cut, never taken any drugs in your whole entire life, right? But let's be honest, if you're in an elevator and it got stuck, and Michelle Rodriguez was in there and she said, so, you want to snort some cocaine off me tits? See how many snorts it takes to make my nipples go numb? You'd do it, right? You'd have to. You'd kind of... At this point, you're kind of obligated to do it. You're kind of obligated to snort so hard, you snort that nipple up your nose as well. To where she goes, oh, those nose hairs are sharp. You're kind of obligated to at this point. G'day, Isabella. How you going? You just popped in as I was talking about snorting coke off Michelle Rodriguez nipples. I'd give it a go. Of course, you'd have to. I don't care if you're straight cut Mormon. You'd fucking give it a go. Everyone would have to. If you didn't, because if you come to me and we're at the pub and you went, I was stuck in an elevator with Michelle Rodriguez the other day. Oh yeah, how'd that go? She asked me to snort cocaine off her nipples. I bet that was fun. I didn't do it. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to see you. I don't want to fucking know you. I'm going to tell all your friends that you dress up as a fucking salad fruit bowl and go in a dance in fucking Elton John's backup dancing group. Because you don't like women. That's what I'm going to tell people. Because you told me no, you didn't snort the cocaine off Michelle Rodriguez nipples. Kind of have to. Now, if for some reason you're in a fucking elevator and you got Ben Cousins in there, and he says, would you like to do a line of coke off me cock? Just knock that fucker out, will you? Knock that dumb fuck out. Ben Cousins, you're an idiot. That means more to people in Australia than it does to people outside of Australia. Look up Ben Cousins, AFL football, cokehead. Yep. Mind you, if you're in an elevator and Bruce Willis said, you want to snort some coke off my cock, you'd probably go, hey, all right. People go, you snorted off a dick? Yeah, but it was Bruce Willis's cock. Oh, all right, Bruce Willis, say no more. Good old Benny Cousins, walking train wreck, fucking hell. Yeah, man, definitely. Last I seen, he was being arrested because he was running along top of rooftops high on cocaine. He's running along top rooftops. The police had to coach him. Come on, Cousins, get off the roof. You're scaring these poor people, Cousins. Get off the roof. Oh, I don't know what he's saying. He's gibbering on up there. Get the fucking taser gun. No, I'll come down. That's right. You never say no to Die Hard. That's part of the reason why I always don't like when people, pick on you for having no hair up top. Because yippee-ki-yay, mother snorters. Because Bruce Willis has no hair on top, and you kind of look like Bruce Willis. Wait for it. If someone tried to... I told Drake this once before. He looks like someone tried to carve Bruce Willis out of a penis. Nah, I haven't heard of Cuzzies in a while, man. Cousins hasn't been in the paper for a while. It's good news, really, to be honest. Hopefully he's getting his head straight. That's all you can hope for, and that's people that get... Look, try anything you want to try, I'm not going to tell anybody what they should and shouldn't try, but know your limits. Find out what your limits are quick and then know them. Respect the limits of what your body can endure. Don't push it to the brink. Or you end up like Ben Cousins. A laughing stock. Had it all, that boy. Fucking had it all. Career, the whole lot. And he blew it for some fucking nose candy. He's like on TV and he's like, oh, I'm famous. I want to do cocaine on Kirsten. fucking Kirstie Allen and Johnny Depp's yacht. I don't know, do they have yachts? Probably. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, looks like we got some building to do. The only things I needed to build was 3 roof parts. To do that, I needed 18 tin. With this 10 I have here and the 10 I have in my truck up there, I have exactly the amount I need. So, let's walk this shit back. Hey, I've got 24 hours to explore the map. And this would be a DNA free stream too. For me, not my chat. My chat can fucking DNA all night long. Uh-oh. The sun is going down. I still got to get my Streamlabs opened up and working properly so I can bloody add some more quotes in and links and all that sort of stuff. If anybody else out there is a fan of DayZ and all that, Scotty's in the chat there. Go check out his channel and all that. If you play DayZ and you want to check out his server, if you're there in the chat there, Scotty, just drop the information again on how people can find your server. If you want to, you don't have to, mate. Not a tin of baked beans. What do you mean open him up, Avi? And get the fucking stone. It's a bit harsh, Avi. It takes Avi to fucking finally kill Bullet-Tooth Tony. Tony! Tony! You got anything to declare? Yeah, don't go to England. Meh, 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 meh. So it looks like we'll be able to 100% finish our base off in this stream. Yeah, boy! It's going to take a bit. I come over here so I could despawn that truck, but I wanted to have a look around first. If you had a car, you could just strap it to the roof. Yeah. Yeah. And if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle. Yeah. Well, if I had wheels on the trucks, we've fixed the trucks up, and we hopefully have fixed up the cars and the trucks and all that to be able to spawn in properly. But we have to go around and despawn a whole heap of the other shit. And the reason why we have to despawn it and not just delete them is because some people on the map might have been using cars for storage. So we have to check the cars first to see if they've got things in them that people have stored. And if they haven't, we can despawn them. I could do it easily. There is an easy way to despawn all the cars off the map and rehab them or spawn in. There is a way to do that, but we can't. Trying to think of the other people that are been working hard. Yep. Always make the jokes about the cars because you do so much walking. Yep. That's what I say to people. It's 45% walking, 45% inventory management, 10% action. There's trucks and cars all over the map. They just don't have any wheels. They all spawned in with no wheels. They were supposed to spawn in all with wheels. But they didn't. It fucked up. So, because I want them all to spawn in with everything because they break so easily and I don't want to be looking around for parts. So I figure, well, make it so they all spawn in. Everybody can drive around and realise how bad the cars are on their own and all that sort of stuff. I wish I was driving right now, even though it glitches out and that. I still wish I was driving because I'm vulnerable to the rain, to the cold, to wolves, to bears. Well, makes sense in a survival game to fix up a car. Yeah. I mean, I've been focusing on building my base. That's why I haven't been worrying about building up a car. I've found a few car parts I could have bring over. And I have been keeping some parts aside. Like in this tent up here, I've got a radiator kept aside. That's why I put the pot of water there too, so then people could go to the river to get water for a radiator to fill it up. So I've been keeping the car parts because I know other people like using the cars as well. So I'm just keeping them there as a way of everybody being able to use them. But I just want them to spawn in full, and at the moment they're not. So now that I've finished, well, now that I've almost finished building, I'm able to go around and focus on despawning these cars and trucks in the hope to make these other ones spawn in. And we're thinking that they've all been set to spawn in properly, but they're still random on when they spawn in, which means we have to delete a few cars and trucks off the map to force some to spawn in. That's our thinking. We don't know if that's the case, but that's what we're going to do, as instead of trying to reset the file. Because like I said, people use cars as storage. In fact, one of the 2 cars that disappeared, or 3 cars that disappeared off the map, 4 cars, 5, 6. Shit. I just realised there was Topeka's truck. Oh no, Topeka's truck already disappeared. There was the truck that Fox had. There was an Olga I had. There was an Olga that Fox had, so that's 3 vehicles. There was the Gunter I had at the admin base, and Topeka's Hummer. Those 5 vehicles all despawned when we tried fixing the file last time. And those 5 vehicles were all full of gear. So when they despawn with all the gear. So we lost it all. So this time I want to make sure I despawn the cars by hand. So I don't... So if I find a truck that someone's storing stuff in, I'll go, okay, let's not destroy this truck. Someone's putting stuff in there, we'll leave that. If I find a vehicle, same thing. One of the general things we had, a general common sense rule that we had in DayZ was, if you find a vehicle and someone's put items in it, assume someone's claimed that vehicle and leave it. Just leave it alone. Now, I still play by those rules. I don't know if everybody else plays by those rules, but that's the rules, the general rules I have in the server. I don't... It's not one of those ones I've bothered writing down and sharing with everybody. Normally one I normally say to people when someone goes, can I take this car? I'll go, is there anything in it? If they go, yeah, I'll go, well, someone's claimed that car, so maybe leave it. And then I'll leave it up to them. If they want to, then they can. But then they're going to have to deal with the fallout. If someone says, hey, my Olga disappeared, I had a whole heap of stuff in it, I will say, well, Joe Bloggs asked about that car, and I said there's stuff in it, and he said yes, and I said, well, someone's probably claimed it, so go talk to Joe Bloggs. Oh yeah, I'll fucking throw you under the bus, I don't give a shit. Someone worked hard on getting that stuff in the car, they can at least have someone, a name to talk it out with. You know, they might want to just say to you, hey, I was really hoping for a particular item, and I had it in there, and I needed that item to complete this item. Do you still have it? Yes, I do. Okay, can I have it back? You know, it could be just as simple as that. Or someone might go, hey man, you're a fucking arsehole, cunt. I hope you fucking rot and die. Could be that. I don't know. But I ain't going to be in the middle of it. That's for sure. Hey, Shiny, how you going, man? I wouldn't roll that way. Finders keepers. Yeah, I generally. Yeah, see, building up the fort. Yeah, as an admin in this server, I let everybody have first dibs on everything. You know. I don't want to give up any guns that I got on me right now because I need them for survival. But if I had a spare M16 at base and someone said, I wish I had a spare M16, I'd go, here you go. Here's an M16. But I need bullets. Here's a box of bullets. I need here's a magazine. You know, I'll help out. I'll do my level best to help everybody out. But that's because I'm the admin of the server. Kind of my job to. Catch me in a different server I'm not an admin in. It's not my job to look after you. You fucking on your own. And I'm not even going to bother asking whether that's your stuff in the fucking car. If I see a car in the middle of the street, if it's not drivable, I'm just going to take shit out of it. I don't care if someone says, oh, but I'll save it up. No, I'll fucking finders keepers. Greetings from the Fox there. G'day, Silver. How you going, mate? I've seen you in before. I'm going to be streaming in here. I'll be streaming in yours. I'll be streaming in Scotty's. I'm trying to do a 24-hour stream, so Yeah, DayZ is like the old Wild West, every man for themselves. Yep. In my server, it's a PvE. It's a boot camp server, so a lot of people come in here to learn how to build and just to experience. Some people want to come in here and just chill. Some people want to learn how to do shit without being killed. So they come here, they learn some bits and pieces. They learn a little something. This is Silver Red Fox's YouTube channel, but you can also find him floating around in Twitch, in the Twitch land. I don't have his link set up. Actually, I don't have any links set up in my Streamlabs that are outside of YouTube. All the links that are in the Streamlabs are places in YouTube. I'm finer than Fox Fur, but if Fox drops his link for his Twitch in the chat there, I'll be able to. You'll be able to see it. Which is the more precious metal? Which is the more precious mineral? You know, silver or diamond? Nah, I'm going to go silver. I'm going to go silver. I can rework silver into more jewelry. Diamonds, once they're cut a certain way, I mean, I can recut them, but I'm only going to make them smaller. I can add to silver to make the silver more. Can't add to diamonds to make the diamond more. Used to play DayZ before, kept getting lost. Yeah, a lot of people... I know a lot of people get lost in DayZ and they use the compasses and the maps and all that sort of stuff. I've been playing for, well, 3 years now. I've been playing for as long as DayZ's been on console. Something like 3 years, I think it is. And, yeah, I'm still... not using the compass. Or the map. No, I don't get lost. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but I honestly don't understand how people, when you first start playing the game, the very first time you play the game, yeah, your first couple of experiences, you're going to get lost. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't feel bad about that. That's going to happen. After about a month of playing, it was like, nah. Used to play DayZ before. Fell out. Hey, I was aiming for a hole in the fence. Where'd my hole in my fence go? There it is. Once the toilet paper gets wet, I'm done. It's like that. There's Silver Red Fox's Twitch page there, if anybody wants to go there and follow him and all that sort of good stuff. Meow. Have you made any human fish hooks yet? No. Nah. But I've made like, I've cooked up human and eat human before. Oh, yeah? Awesome. Oh, I cut a player up one time, and then I just started running around throwing pieces of human at people, at fresh spawns. I was just throwing it. My idea was, hopefully I'm throwing a bit of that man back into his own face. He's respawned in, and I just smacked him in the face with a bit of his own meat. Awesome. Flagpole's up. Sweet. I'm just walking me 2 sheets of metal to the Who wants kitty? Not me, I'm right. Got 3 cats here already. No worries, DDG. Take it easy, man. See, in Publix, I'm a stalker. I run around, I watch people, and I follow them, and I stay watching from a distance. And I'll go in and I'll open up all their boxes of ammo, and I'll replace all their boxes of ammo with the paper that the ammo came in, or I'll cut all their fruit that they've got and just replace it with seeds. Pull the radiators out of their car and put it back in. You know, if they've got cooked fat, I'll replace it with cooked human. And then I go back and sit back up in the hills and watch as dissension just starts to form in the camp, and people start blaming each other and start going off at each other and shooting at each other and yelling at each other and stuff like that. No, you're right, drunk. We'll find something, man. Dude, you never have to worry about me, mate, because I'm well aware you got. You know, we got our time schedules and that. We like those ships crossing in the night, mate. Maybe we'll fucking meet up, maybe not. Yeah, it does, eh? Like, there's this person named Gaming with Whiskey. 2 years ago, she said to me, "Do you have Generation Zero?" And I said, "No." And she said, "You should get it. If you get it, I'll play with you." And I was like, "Okay." And she told Seven the same thing. And we're like, "Okay." So Seven went and bought the game. I went and bought the game. $60 fucking dollars. I had to buy the game for Topeka as well because it wouldn't let us share it. So there's $120, and I'm still waiting for Whiskey. I've seen her in my chat. I've seen her in other people's chats teeing up times and that, and I've said, I'm ready whenever you want. She's like, let me know. It's like, no, Whiskey, I'm fucking ready whenever you are. All right? If I say, let's do it this time, it'll get changed because something will happen. You tell me I'm ready for a game, and I'll come to play a game. I've been waiting 2 years. 2 years. Still haven't played a game with her. So, yeah, it's fucking hard. And yeah, Whiskey pissed me off because I see you fucking playing against other people. I'm like, what, you don't like me no more? You don't want to play a game? I went and bought this game because you said. One day, about a year and a half ago, she told me, oh, I didn't realise that you could actually have a different profile. I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right, well, that's been a year and a half. You can have a different profile. Why you not play a game? Nah, I don't want to play a game of Generation Zero with her now. Because if I play a game of Generation Zero with her, then I can't pay out on her for this shit. As long as she screws up this joke. It's not funny anymore. It's funny now, because I can go, man, it's been 2 years. As soon as I play a game with her, that joke's ruined. So, nah, I'm fine. I won't play with her anyway. Fuck her. Canadians suck. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. I played the Forest with you not the other night, but a couple of months ago when I played the Forest with you and... Who was it? Eyeliner. Bunny Eyeliner. Me, you, Bunny and Whiskey all played together. And it's like, oh, yeah, if I want to play the Forest, you're fucking there. Any other game, you're there, Whiskey. But this particular game, oh, no. The game you told me to fucking get, that's the game she's never available to play. Any other game, oh, yeah, you're there. Yeah, it's a running joke. So if she plays the game with me now, it's like ruins that joke. I want to be, and there was this old lady named Whiskey, and she said she was going to have a game, and she didn't, and she left me in. There goes a life machine. I was going to join you the other night when you were playing. But I was in the middle of doing some DayZ shit. That's what I was saying the other day. I don't know if you heard me. The Forest is in VR now. You know this, yeah? You can play the Forest in VR. I repeat, the Forest is available in VR. I don't know what that means for people and how that all works, but yeah, it's available. So if you want to survive a horror game, she had friends line up ready to play anyway. How far is the base? It's a little distance. I was wanting to bring these two sheets over here so then they're on the side that the base is on. Everything will be made clearer in a little bit there, Shining. I just got to go past those trees over there and then I'm at the base. Alright, so there's my 20 sheets of tin. Not quite ready to go over there yet. I wanted to make sure... What the fuck was that? Okay. I want to make sure I got all the... There goes a helicopter crash. We need that. First of all, we need to put the shovel away. Okay, fine. Fuck you, you toe hag. Or packet food, I always put there like that. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a relatively good position, one would say. The base is looking alright. You'll see it in a minute. The Taj Mahal of bases. Well, I mean, the same character hasn't been alive for 3 years, and you know, we've had resets and wipes and all that sort of stuff, so I have to go get the gear again. But yeah, you pick up a lot after 3 years of playing. You pick up on, you know, what's good to pick up, what's good to leave behind, what works for you and your game style and your style of play. And because this is a PvE server, there's no... I don't have any enemies as such to actually take out, just zombies and wild bears and wolves. But I got the M16, I got the Vega shotgun, automatic shotgun. I've got a 20 stack drum mag in the gun, 20 stack drum mag sitting there spare. I've got a 60 stack M16 mag in the gun plus 2 spares. So what's that? 120, 180 rounds there plus 40 rounds plus loose. I've probably got about another 60, 70 rounds of the M16. So yeah, I'm pretty good if a bear comes or wolf comes or zombies. If other players were to attack me, I'm not very good with the PvP side of it. I'm average. There are other people out there that are way skilled with the PvP side. Me, I'm average. Below average. Oh yeah. DayZ is one of those games. One of the things I love about DayZ is its soundboard. The sound files that are used for all the different guns and the ambient noise and the animals and all that. I don't know about whether they're the most realistic I've ever heard, but they definitely sound really good. And my server is set up slightly different to a public server. So, in my server, in a public server, if this was public server, no one would be hearing any helicopter crashes around here. No one would have to worry about bears or wolves. But this is my server. And my server, you will hear helicopter crashes around this town. And you do have to keep on your toes when it comes to bears and wolves in every single town on every inch of this map. Because rather than having it set up like the public, we changed it so then bears and wolves are a problem the whole map over, instead of just being the south of the map. Yeah, that's why I'm carrying a sheet of tin that's got 10 in it. But I haven't... There's no custom shops or anything like that, so there's no spawn locations where people can spawn up and gear up. Everybody still has to find all the stuff themselves. There's no easy shop here for people to be able to go and get all their gear from. A lot of people think that because it's a private server and it's a custom server, that means it's been made ultra easy. And a lot of custom servers are like that. Nothing wrong with that. Some people just want to experience what it's like to play with certain guns in the game, and they don't want to have to worry about spending hours of travelling around on foot, dealing with zombies and rain and animals and starvation. They don't want to have to deal with that just to go find a gun. They want to just experience playing with it. So those shops and that, they're all fine. I just don't have any on my server because mine's more of the experience for training and helping people know what the mechanics are. In here, in my server, I let people come in here so people can... How do you kill zombies? What are the patterns for zombies? How do you kill wolves? How do you kill bears? What are the patterns for them? How's the rain work? You know, how do I survive? How do I build a fire? All those questions that people have when they first start the game, they can experience in here in a safety of not having to worry about players trying to kill them. That's it. That's all I provide. They take that information that they learn here and then they go to other private servers or public servers and put it into good use. That's it. I've helped lots of people directly and indirectly because either some people will need hands-on help, like you'll have to be with them and show them how things work. They learn a bit better that way. And then there are others that are just need the open space to be able to practice in without being, you know, accosted by people. Depending on what people need. If they want to be left alone, I'll leave them alone. If they want help, then I'll help them. Yeah, we call it the DayZ boot camp. PS4, mate. On the PS4. I'm thinking about doing another server up just for PvP and for a bit more experimental stuff. And then having this one as the boot camp one still, so people can come through and train. And the only people that come into this server are people that are on my friend list or people that are members of the channel. They're the only people that come into this. I don't open this server up freely to everybody to come in. But that's only because I'm trying to provide those people that want to learn that comfort of not having to look over their shoulder. In this server here, I can help train you, or one of the other members in here can help train you into, you want to learn how to build, they'll show you all the ins and outs. We'll show you all the ins and outs of how to build a base. Little secret things that people don't know about or people aren't aware of. You want to learn how to hunt and make a fire and what you can use the skins for and the guts for. We'll show you all that sort of stuff. We'll help you all through that. You want to know when to repair your guns and all that sort of stuff. We'll help you with that sort of stuff too. If you want to know how to actually PvP with people, we have some servers we can suggest to you of other people we know that run servers that have PvP. We can suggest those servers to go train in because we don't We're not the best at PvP. Yeah, it does kind of suck that it's not cross-platform. I kind of wish it was, because that'd be interesting. I would like it to be more cross-platform against consoles before cross-platform with PC, but hey, Jody Wells, just sub DDG and Goog sent me. Is Goog's live yet? He said he was going live. Is he live yet? I ain't got no notification. Typical fucking YouTube, isn't it? Mage is live. I'll go say g'day to the old Mage. All right, Sean, you're about to see the base here. I didn't even get a notification that Major was live. I don't have a notification here for Googs or for Drunk. So if either one of them are live, YouTube hasn't bothered to tell me. Hey, Gonzo, how you going, mate? Lumiseedus live, RJ Gaming. Now I see a lot of people live, but no. Oh, we're back home. This is the DayZ admin base. I hand built this and everything. Took me a week collecting all the parts and that. I did most of this building by myself. I do have other people that live in this building as well. I did most of the building by myself though, which is actually the way I like it. I didn't have to worry about anyone standing in the way or anybody, you know, bringing wood over and dropping it down for me and I have to move it because it's in the way or anything like that. I didn't have to worry about it. I just built the base, put the drums where they need to go, and then I can go, there you go, there's your section over there. Okay, so how long have I built in this base? A week, just over a week. Couple of hours here and there every day.
Thank you. Welcome.
Got the flagpole there. I was asked, how'd you get these floors? Normally when people put the towers together, they end up with these great big gaping holes in the middle. How the fuck you get these floors? And when I told the secret of how I got these floors, I got told, you dirty cheeky bastard. Love it. Yeah, it's amazing what you can actually achieve if you're not being bombarded with people. And look, this is one of these bases. You'll notice this base is not attached to any buildings. This base is a freestanding base out in the middle of the open. Double wall high around there. All I got to do is just put these. I've got to finish that little roof over there. I've got to do the two little roofs for this bit here, which is what those sheets of tin will finish up today. And then barbed wire. That's it, barbed wire. Got to put barbed wire around it. Bada boom, bada bing, bada dang. Well, not quite. Not quite. There's actually a little bit more that's being built to this. There's a there will be a sniper tower that'll be built as well. Oh, Googs went live. Okay, let me go have a look. Because it's not frickin' telling me. Ah, there he is. It's not giving me a notification, but it's in the recommended. Holy shit, he does look different. Googs, you look like a penis. He looks like a penis going through puberty with that little bit of fluff on his chin. I mean no disrespect when I say that. Oh yeah, lots of open space. So got the old gate there. You can come in. You can bring trucks, cars, and that in here. You got plenty of, you know, plenty of place for people. The refugee here, but this is the admin base. So it's only me, Topeka, and Criminal that come in here. There's a second admin base, not too far away from here. There's 3 admin bases. This is one of them. One's at Sydney, and there's another one just over there. You just faintly see the. You can just faintly see the flag in the distance there. Let's see if we can get a gun on that. There it is. There's another base over there. Admin base. In this server, admin bases they're off limits. They're for the admin. And everybody knows in this server, leave the admin alone, because what they're doing is they're going around making sure the server runs smoothly for everybody. We're the ones that'll run around and make sure, e.g., the trucks despawn, so then the new ones can come in. Hey, Taco J, how you going, man? Any tricks to stop lagging much while driving in vehicles? Yes, I do have a few tips. Are you talking about a public server, private server, or your very own server? This is all important, guys. This is all important. Knowing which server you're trying to drive in, there are different techniques for each one. Private. Okay, so first up, you know these symbols here. As long as you got like if you got any of those ping signals, then none of this is going to help. But see, in my server, it's in my country, so I don't have that symbol up on the top left there. So these techniques will work really good for me because I'm in a server that doesn't have a ping issue. So that's first thing. If you have a server that's no ping issue, that's the first technique. When driving, part of the problem is you're moving very, very fast and the game's trying to render in all the information. And the game makes the choice to freeze you so the information of the game can be rendered in. So the game is making the choice to stop you from moving so the trees that are coming up really quickly can be spawned in. To avoid this, one trick, and it doesn't always work, but what it does, it will minimize how much damage and all that sort of stuff. If you travel in first person and then double click the L1 so you're zoomed in. And try to look as much as the road, and try not to look up at the trees. Try to look more at the road than the trees. The more trees and information that you're looking out there, that's more information that's trying to render in. Keep the information minimal. So look at the road as much as you can. Now, you'll be travelling at about 20 kilometres an hour, 50 kilometres an hour in between that speed. But because you're zoomed in like this, it'll only appear that you're driving 5 kilometres an hour. It feels like you're travelling slow. So that gives the game time for stuff to render in. Now, that's one way to help with the lagging issue. The second thing is to, when you're driving, if you can, try and look at the side of your car and keep the wheels in view. This goes against the first person because you can only do this in third person. If you see the wheels start to judder and shudder and jolt around, stop the car and get out because it's going to freeze. If you see those wheels start bouncing, it's going to freeze. It's just a matter of when, but it's about to freeze. If you notice your car doing jolty, juddery stuff, that's when you should pull over. My advice, pull over, get out of the car, go sit on the roof of the car, sit there for about 30 seconds before starting to drive again. Allow everything in the game around you to render in. Sometimes you may want to log out the game and then log back in. Now, if you don't want to travel in first person and zoomed in, because it is a bit disorientating and a bit hard to do sometimes, especially when trying to go through roadblocks, it's a pain in the ass. If you don't want to do that, then I suggest not driving any faster than 13 kilometres an hour. And whenever you get the chance, whack the car into neutral or turn the engine off. So when you're at the top of a hill and you're about to go down the hill, let your car slowly roll down the hill, and before it gets to 7 kilometers an hour, hit the R2 to make the engine turn off and roll. Now, the reason why rolling or in neutral helps is because when you freeze, if you freeze in gear, the car will rev out and the car will just take off and it will redline and you'll wreck your engine and it will go fast. But if you're not in gear or you haven't got the engine turned off, when you freeze, there is no commands going to the engine. So there is no speed up, redline. It'll just crawl to a stop. Well, this game is generally, it's got cars and that in there, and that's when it freezes and lags the most, is the cars. And when you're in servers that are in other countries, like, alright, so this is my server, this server is fine. If I go into any of the other servers, I've got that server where I get a red ping, and I've got another server where I get an amber ping, and then I've got this one where I got no ping issues at all. So each one of those servers will have a different variant on how much it lags when you drive, and then how much it lags when you go near big built-up areas. Now, because you're in Australia, if you were playing in Australia servers, you wouldn't have much of an issue running around, walking around, or anything like that. You would just experience the same lag issues that everybody has with the driving. And there's those couple of tips I just gave, they'll help out. They do not solve the problem, and you will still have the problem. It will not go away doing those little tricks. It just minimises how often it happens and what the overall damage will be at the end. You know, the difference between doing it my way and the normal way is you might not lose a radiator doing it my way. You know, that's the big difference. But yeah, definitely kill the engine, man. Anytime you're going downhill, kill the engine. Turn the engine off. Go to neutral or try and brake until you get to 7 kilometers an hour and your stop engine icon will come on. As soon as that stop engine, just roll down the hill, man. Turn the engine off. Turn the engine off or go into neutral. Do not pick up speed and then stay in gear. As soon as you pick up speed, get out of gear or turn the engine off. Because that's what kills you. Because as soon as you freeze, it just goes, he was in first. He wanted to go fast. And the game just goes, car takes off. At least PS4 and PS5 can play together. Yeah, I say every couple of months it goes on sale half price. Now the map I'm in, that's a DLC. I had to pay $20 for this DLC, but to me it's worth it. It's my favourite map. I love it. It's a bit more harsher. There's more rain. There's no fruit and veggies on the ground that you can find under trees. It's a different season. Just gotta wait for it to stop raining. What I tell people when I used to get asked, what's this game like? I would tell people that this game is where you can either be a Negan or a Rick. If you follow The Walking Dead, you have the option to be Negan or you can be Rick. Totally up to you because there are no rules. There is nothing telling you what to do. There is nothing telling you that you're going to be, you know, you're going to fail a mission if you kill an X amount of people. You kill, you know, nothing. There's nothing. Be Negan, be Rick. Your choice. How do you want to play it? Be Daryl. Yep, be Daryl. And you can actually be Daryl if you want nobody because I think Topeka said next Thursday. Possibly. They're doing an update where crossbows are being added. And we'll be able to make our own arrows and get a crossbow, and they're even adding knight's chainmail, man, and a knight's armor plating, chest plating. Now I really want a damn typo. Logging in. Okay, I'll do a party, Topeka. I just told Googs, don't take this the wrong way, but you look like a shaved ape. In a good way. That was fucking hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. He's like, hello.
Hello. I don't have to rush to make any cakes today.
No.
Don't have to make one till Thursday.
I got another sheet of tin at the bridge I got to go pick up. Just waiting for the rain to stop. Could you magically fix that?
Yeah. You say that just as fucking... Oh no, I'm logging up the channel, that's right.
Alright, back in a minute. I'm back.
I'm not restarting.
Mm-hmm.
I had to open the fucking...
No, I get it.
Yeah,
What was
no,
that? Really?
I burped into my hand where it was cupped, so it's kind of funny sounding. No, the chat page thingy decided to log me out. Does it every now and then. It's a bit of a horde. Oh.
I can't tell. Is he singing into that or drinking out of that?
He could be doing both. I did not want to be awake at 8 o'clock this morning.
No, nor did I. See, the lag of this game, it can be a problem when you're new. If you're getting cars and all that sort of stuff, it's a problem. If you're going around on your own and in private servers, lag can be a little bit iffy, depending on how much stuff you put in, how much you mess with the XML files. If you don't mess with them at all, your lag should be minimal, but the more you add stuff and the more you mess with them, the more you can increase that lag.
Yeah, and what's his name's one? When we go in there,
Brenner.
Yeah, go near that big building that he put in, and
Yeah.
the walls and that were all over there. It just glitches you out bad.
Yeah.
But it's not helped that we're in Australia and that's in America. So. That also goes back up. Plug them back in.
All right. Oh, don't fill up on them goose before dinner, mate.
Ah, what a lovely sunny day. Ah, I've got to...
I need 15 planks.
I need to find building materials.
I've got you a hacksaw here. I just got to make 15 planks and a sharpening stone to go with it and a hatchet.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm coming down there anyway.
To the flagpoles where I'm at.
Yeah. I'm heading down there in a second. Hatchet and that on me. I still got the shirt on me. No, I've got to grab my shirt. Should probably try and find a second bag. Checking out Mr. Garrison. Don't know if there's a Mr. Hat inside him.
Probably not.
I'm gonna look high and low.
I've been looking. I lifted up his skirt and everything.
Ah, just a fucking smoke grenade. Oh, and a carnival mask.
Wow, a carny mask.
Yeah.
I believe you were like, I wish I had a carny mask.
Yep.
Remember that time when you were like, wish I had a carny mask?
Yep.
Okay, I need the hatchet just for a little bit because I need to build these things. I don't have any wackadoo thing.
Wackadoo? Alright, coming out anyway. Now you're at your base.
Yeah. But I put the hacksaw and the sharpening stone and the white tenet of the thing.
Yep, yep. Drink. Ah, fuck's sake, got a log.
Already?
Yep,
What do you do? Bump into something on the way down?
probably.
Build roof. Yeah, I was going to say that was getting annoying too, but I didn't want to be mean.
You're annoying.
No, that was that auto-tune. It's like, I got annoyed when fucking... I got annoyed when fucking... What's her name? Cher.
There's no hatchet in here.
I know, because I didn't say I left the hatchet. I said, I'm keeping the hatchet on me, I need that for building.
Okay, well, my point was, when I logged in, when I logged out, it was showing the hatchet. It's alright. That's why I was like, that's no hatchet.
That is sometimes one of the biggest issues DayZ has. You'll put an item down or an item in a bag or something, and someone will come along and they won't see it. And if you don't see an item, my advice, log out, log back in. That's probably all you need to do. Yeah, there's a couple of moments like that. I do not recommend buying this game unless you're okay with a couple of minor little bugs. That might bug you from time to time.
For fuck's sake, weather, go away.
If you're travelling by yourself, you never experience these things because when you put an item down, well, you're by yourself. You're not putting an item down for anybody, so no one ever tells you they can't see the item. You can always see the items you put down. You just can't always see the items other people put down. Sometimes you have to log out and then log back in.
actually a couple of logs over here still.
Yeah. Out in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably missed a few. Oh, you chopped them down, that's right. I never went back out there after you chopped them down.
Okay, so I did miss a few.
Yeah.
Well, it's only one though.
I'm going back to the Glinski Bridge to get my last sheet of tin.
Uh-huh.
What?
Here we go. I got fucking open a new beer.
Why are you getting belligerent at me? I didn't do anything wrong to you. You just yelled at me. There's someone in there named Pornstar JR. Okay, I better be able to go online and see you naked cop and cock. Or else if I can't go online and see you naked cop and cock, then you don't have the right to call yourself porn star. Just saying. I am Kitty, damn it. You want to be known as Kitty, keep your fucking name as Kitty.
Yeah, it might help.
I mock and making fun, obviously. But, at the same time, if you want to be known as something and you want people to call you something on YouTube, you know, it's in the name, you know. Whatever you make your name as, don't get mad if people call you something different. If people call you by the name, you know, you don't get mad. I know she's not getting mad, she's just fucking around, obviously. But, just like we are. But there are people out there, I've seen people spell their name with numbers and that in there.
Oh.
Yeah, you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. Spell your fucking thingy with numbers in it if you want to put numbers in it. That's fine. Don't expect anyone to actually find you, though, because if you don't spell the word naturally with numbers in it, no one's going to spell the word with the fucking numbers in it. If someone says, hey, go see, I don't know, Killer, and he's got L's spelt with ones. Alright, I don't know that I need to change the L's to ones. Okay, so if you spell your fucking channel name with numbers in it and symbols and shit like that, don't be surprised if your channel doesn't grow. Because people don't go spelling ridiculous fucking names in the hope to find your channel. It's just that simple. It doesn't seem like... It seems cool, you know, I'll use threes as E's and fours as this and fours as H's and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I get it. It's cool. It's the sort of thing you did when you were being cryptic as a fucking child thinking you were James Bond busting codes. But it's not how people type in search engines.
No.
And if you want to be found, put a name in as... that's clearly identifiable and clear on its spelling. Don't make it hard to spell. Don't remember that there are other countries out there that spell similar words the same as you and all that sort of stuff. So make it simple. Make it easy. People that spell, people that use translators and stuff like that, make it easy for them. You can't. People using a translator trying to figure out how to spell a name that's got letters and numbers in it, forget it. I guess that's why links are always good, because people don't have to worry about putting effort into a name, because they can just have a link dropped and it will take you straight to the thing. You don't even need to know the name or how to pronounce the name. You know, there's a couple of people I'm subscribed to that I wouldn't even know how to pronounce the fucking name of their thing. I got given a link, so I went to the link. Yes, you have the right to be able to have whatever name you want. And yes, you have the right to change your name whenever you want. Not saying you don't. But don't be surprised if people don't know who the fuck you are or don't find you and can't find you. Okay? Don't be surprised. You changed your name or you made your name with numbers and shit and symbols. It's like when people do their name with emojis and that in it. I'm okay with that. I don't care. But you know, I wouldn't spell that name if they said, you know, for instance, Kitty used to have emojis. Now, if someone said, go check out Kitty's channel, I'd go, okay, and I'd type in Kitty. If they don't tell me that I need to make sure I have emojis in there, and what emojis they are, do you know how many kitties pop up? Do you know how many kitties pop up where the name would be, an I will be changed to a 1 instead? Or a different letter is changed to a different number. Or you get those people that'll, like the trolls and the bots do. They do the whole, we're going to make it with different fonts. It's like, yeah, not all those fancy little fonts you use, they don't all come up. Oh, they look good. Yeah, they're fucking awesome. Look good, right? Yeah, not all those fonts come up. So depending on what type of device you're using, there are some people's fonts, like my device, if I type in Miss Hart, she's got awesome font, looks awesome. If I type in Miss Hart, her channel doesn't come up for me. I'm just lucky I'm subscribed to it. My device doesn't recognise her bloody custom font that she's got. Doesn't recognise it.
Yeah.
So I can't find her. I can only find her because I'm subscribed to her. My device doesn't recognise it. So if she was trying to, if people were saying, go check out Miss Hart Gasper, I wouldn't be able to find her typing that in because the font's different. Some people will be able to. It's like, yeah, certain devices. And then certain devices don't. So if you know, and this is all information that people need to be able to determine how much of a surface area of the YouTube world do you want to cover? How easy do you want to be found? It might not seem like much to take into consideration, but yeah, it does affect it. See, people use different fonts to be able to get words up that you're not allowed to have, and to be able to have channels of the same exact name as someone else's. And unless you get feedback and someone tells you that I can't find your channel name, then the people that have made their channel names, they're none the wiser. They don't know. So, you know, feedback's always good. Then you get people that get upset. I've told one person, I struggled to find your channel because of the numbers in it. I'll name my channel whatever I want. It's none of your concern. It wasn't what I was saying, dude. I was just giving feedback. That person got upset. It's like, oh, all right. I'm not telling you how to have your channel, man. I'm just saying it was hard to find because of the numbers and shit. I didn't know that you wanted to fucking use numbers and you spelt your name with numbers. Sorry, man. Okay, you coming to borrow what?
Water.
Yep. And again, I'm not paying out on anybody's channel. I'm not having a dig at anybody's names or anybody's choices or anything like that. I'm just pointing out that, you know, sometimes on my device I can't find people because they've used certain fonts and it just doesn't register it for some reason. There are some people I can't find because they use numbers in their name. And then there are some people I've unsubscribed from because I've gone, I don't recognise the name of the channel. And then I find out later they actually changed the name of their channel and they were somebody I was following, that I chose to follow. And it wasn't a mistake. Normally when I see a channel that I don't recognise in subscription list. I normally go through and play a couple of videos to try and figure out who they were. Or I'll normally go and look back at a couple of old videos from like a year ago or something and look at the chat and see how they're being greeted and how their people are greeting them in the chat. It's like when Cosmo changed his name. I was in his and I was like, who's this Cosmo guy? And then someone said, hey, Glass Shadow X. I was like, oh, it's Glass Shadow X. And then I made a joke in Drunks. Hey, Glass Shadow, Cosmo, Paradise Lounge. How you going? More names than I've had. Dinners. And it's like, I'm allowed to change my name whenever I want. Oh, no, I was not saying you're not allowed to. Don't fucking get so defensive, you fucking little bitch. No, I fucking said it. No, at the end of the day, if you're going to jump up and get defensive because someone makes a joke about the fact, it's like he didn't once go down the avenue of, oh, he remembers who I am, therefore he's been following me for a while. No, he went straight down the avenue of, I'm allowed to do what I want, you can't tell me what to do. All right, you're a little bitch, and I unsubscribed. I haven't subscribed back. That's what happens. Fuck you. Fuck your channel. Fuck everybody that fucking thinks you're awesome. Fuck you and your fucking little drama shit that you fucking bring. No one gives a shit. Fuck off. Couldn't give a shit. And I wouldn't have fucking said a goddamn thing had you not been a little bitch at me because I fucking pointed out, yeah, I remember your old channel names. Number one, if you don't want people mentioning your old channel names, don't mention your old fucking channel names. If you were named, I don't know, Trigger Happy Johnny, right, and then you change your name to, you know, Johnny the Blessed, don't go telling people, well, I used to be Trigger Happy Johnny. If you don't want people knowing you used to be Trigger Happy Johnny. It's pretty fucking simple.
I think I got all of them, but probably didn't.
All of what?
Logs.
Do you need more logs?
I've got nearly all of those thingies full of logs now. So I don't know, that should be good for now.
When in doubt, do a reset to pop the trees back up. You won't affect me, I'm walking.
Alright, cool. Doing a reset. Got a reset in half an hour too.
As soon as I see it freeze a little bit while walking, I know it's about to go black screen reset. There it goes. The way Googs is looking at the game, he looks angry.
naked human, noun, shirt, and torso. Hell yeah. What a dude. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Let's put it in his chat there. Just gonna say this. You are so white. Get some sun, mate. I got no idea what the fuck he's saying, that robot voice thingy. I don't get it. I can't understand it. Well, there you go.
God damn it! I paid $34 every 3 months for this shit, and it doesn't work right. Fucking stupid goddamn AI voice bullshit. Fuck you! Voice mode bullshit.
He's handling it pretty well.
Alright.
Playing Dig Dug 2? I played Dig Dug 2.
Oh, it's cold. Winter is definitely coming.
9 or 10.
Isn't winter nearly over?
No, it hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay.
Winter is June, July, August.
I know, I was being funny about our seasons not being right.
I know.
But you ruined it.
Fuck you. Oh. Alright, now let's see. Did I miss any?
The albino Google.
No, I don't think I missed any.
What's that, my dear?
Logs. Just going through and making sure I've gotten all the logs.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Alright.
It was so hot, I saved all the hair out my head. It was fucking hot, itchy shit. Where's my controller? Get off my A-shaped island, you asshole! Get off my A-shaped island! Fucking asshole! Get off my island, bitch!
Okay.
Alright, I had to chop one more down just to even it out.
G'day Hayden, how you going, mate?
I'll get one log in it.
Alright, I'm bringing... I don't need any more tins, so I'm bringing 2 sheets of tin over to you.
Yep.
I know you got 3 over there somewhere, or a handful somewhere.
Yeah, up top tower.
I'm also bringing you 1 plank, because that's all I got. And a hatchet.
Yep. I'll bring it over there. Some wood.
I don't have the ability to be able to do that. Because I'm full of fish still. As the dolphin said in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, thanks for all the fish.
Yep.
New beer. Hashtag new beer. Somebody type hashtag new beer.
Ah, I can't. I'm walking. Wanted me to hashtag new beer. I couldn't because I'm walking.
I'm walking here.
We have a saying where I come from. I'm walking here. That episode was hilarious. You know what we have a saying about Nazis? I'm okay with being called a Nazi. You think I care about anything you have to call me? Think before you speak. Nubia. It's a planet. It's a Nubia planet. It's Nubia. It's in the Nubia system. The Nubia galaxy. It sounds like it could be a planet or something space related. Yes, we're looking in the quadrants sector of Nubia, and they've seen this asteroid come out in that quadrant. If we say quadrant and Nubia on Earth, it sounds more spacey and technically, astrophysically, a word that'd be used in a science lab.
Alright, I'm going to go back and chop these planks. What are these things in a plate?
Uh-huh.
Hang on. Sterilizing.
That's what I need to do in foxes. I need to find sterilising stuff so I can make some rags and sterilise them. Because I've only got 1 notch of fucking bandage left, and I only lost 1 notch because I got cut open because of my shoes. Not even from a zombie. I hadn't even been cut by a zombie yet. Alright, where you want this shitty ass tin?
Up the top. Well, put it anywhere.
Yeah, up the top, she says. It's like, do you know up the top means
No,
fucking...
not why I said up the top. I just meant like anywhere.
Up the top is everywhere. Where do you want this hatchet?
In that thingy out the front.
That's where you want it? Alright. Put all the stuff that can destroy a base out the front.
Yeah,
of the
I'm
base.
going to be using it. I'm picking a thingy. I'm just...
Oh, you got 2 logs in there. Awesome.
Yeah, I'll just put them down for a minute.
Yeah, my question is... they're not in the tent. I must be glitched. I have to log out, log back in. Well, I was thinking, if you give me 5, 2, 4, 6, 7 logs... If you give me 6 logs, I could do the double fence. But I need to log back in because it's showing logs in there, but it won't let me grab them. So obviously they're either not in there anymore or...
Yeah, you look like a weirdo for me on the screen.
Mm.
Pros. The way you were logging out, you were like trying to punch the air. There's one log in the car, two logs in that thingy, and one. Oh, there's already one on that fence post that I had to finish off. There's two there now.
Google keeps rocking back and forth. As I said to him, you're rocking back and forth like you need a wee wee.
God damn it, now. No. The tire is bugged in the back of my truck. I got a fucking bilge sort of fan blowing cool air in here. Loud. And that keeps me cool. Mostly, yeah, just like. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, that Tarzan thing was fucking ass. There we go. I'm gonna do some cancer right there.
Oh, fuck's sake, I've got the hacksaw.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back. Another 4 logs on me, and I'll grab the hacksaw and come back and cut the rest.
Alright, well, if you drop those 4 logs at the front for me, just in your gate line, I've got 2 here, and that's enough to do the poles for your
Yep.
front fence. I'm just going to find your pickaxe to put them in and line up the rest.
There's a few of them lying around.
Yeah, I'll find one. I know the drill. Just keep looking in barrels till you find what you're looking for.
Yep.
Shovel will do.
God damn it. Weren't you already here? If you weren't, well then, welcome to the series. I could have swore I already welcomed you. Do some alley driving? Yeah, let's play some fucking racing game. Yeah. Well, I got the perfect one. I got.
I reckon once this fence is done up here, Topeka will try and walk around the bastard.
I already played TikTok too. Man, for the win, welcome for the stream. I already welcomed you. I already played TikTok too.
Some people might be wondering, how the hell are you able to build like that? Magic wizard, Harry. It's wizard stuff, Harry. Excuse me. Now our base has it, our server has it set to where you can build anywhere, which helps.
You got another sharpening stone up there, don't you?
Nope. Other than the white thingy down there. Are you out?
No, not yet.
But close to it.
Yep. Oh well. Yeah, I've got probably one more shot on it.
Alright. See, I don't have a voice changer. I gotta change my voice on the fly if I need to change my voice. And I can go Mr. Krabs if I really need to. Oh, Patrick. But just don't ask me to do Squidward. I fucking hate that homo. I'm just kidding. It's a character, of course I don't hate him. You all know Squidward's homosexual, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with it.
I think Squidward has a problem with it.
He probably does. Okay, all your poles are done. You just got to look up and add your planks and nails to it and add your thingy-me-bobs. And then your white thingy out the front here, you have a... Yep, that's good. In the white thingy out the front of you, you have another hatchet. It's close to pristine. Found myself another potato. Once I got 9 potatoes, I'm planting all 9 potatoes. And then waiting an hour and 10 minutes. Couldn't believe that. Could not believe how long it took for bloody potatoes to grow. There's another garrison straight up the back here too, through this tree line. And another one in the tree line over near the corner of the factory. Back corner. This garrison up the back here has a hunting stand next to it as well. And there's another garrison up the back of that. I don't suspect to find any building products, but you never know. I might find a sharpening stone. Well, you did increase them, so they could pop up.
Yeah.
From what I've found, it seems to be the more you increase it, the more things will pop up in unlikely areas.
Yeah.
So your daughter send a photo?
Yep.
She just sent me a photo of the TV that Tyson accidentally broke. And just asked me if there's anything I need off it for scrapping. I told her. Cut the cord off, ditch the rest. I mean, there's heaps of stuff on it that I could use, but I'm not going to go through the effort of stripping it down.
Military base.
Behind it. It'll be in the safe zone of the gas. Yeah, definitely behind it.
Mm, okay.
You know, as you get past the gas and you go down there's a little pond thing behind the gas.
Mm,
Yeah, over there.
okay.
I just found a brown hunting pants. This is what I was looking for the other day, but I don't have the shirt no more because I used it. I gave it to Fox to use to carry stuff in. But of course, I will definitely take the chlorine tablets. There's 10 of them.
One in my tent.
No,
Oh, no. Yep. That's right. I'm trying to find the nails. That's right. I put them on the fence.
I remembered I started my 24-hour stream at the wrong time.
Mm.
I got to go up the skies yet.
Mm.
And strip that car with the boys. Tactical backpack. G'day, Hilda. How you going? These had nothing. This garrison. I'll go check this garrison then. Hey, let's found a KAS with a magazine in it.
Mm.
One more hour to my birthday, says Hilda.
Birthdays are overrated.
Once you get to our age and you have grandkids, you start wishing for death every birthday. Nah. Congratulations, you made it another trip around the sun. And you know what she's going to do for her birthday? She's going to go fart on her kid's head while he's asleep. Bart! And when he's like, Mom! She's going to go, shut up, I gave birth to you. Bart! And he's going to cry. And then he's going to go to school. And he's going to see his school counsellor. And then Department of Child Protection is going to be called in. And then Hilda's going to be raked over the coals. Why'd you fart on your kid's head? Don't you know that traumatised him? Everybody knows at school he got farted on by his mother. Everyone calls him Farthead. And then you'll be crying in a group meeting type thing, kind of like AA, but it's for bad parents that fart on their kids' heads. And you'll be like, oh, all I did was fart on his head, and he couldn't take a joke, and now everyone calls my kid Farthead, and no one wants to be friends with him anymore because he smells like my farts, and he's Farthead everywhere, and he walks into the gymnasium, and everyone goes, here comes Farthead. And it's just a running joke, and you ruined your kid. Bad parent, bad parent.
You said you had a sharpening stone at your base, right?
No, I fucking never said I had a sharpening stone at my base. I said I only a sharpening stone I had. I put it the white thing at the fucking logs there where you got the hacksaw from.
All right, yep, that's right.
That's it.
Brain's not working.
I know. Maybe you need to make those pizzas for the boys.
Oh, fuck you with those pizzas.
See, Nanny was making dough for pizzas, and when the boys were about to leave, they seen the dough, and they're like, is that dough? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, are you making pizzas, Nanny? I said, yeah, Nanny's going to make you. Would you like a mini pizza too? And they're like, yeah. And then my other grandson's like, no, I don't want I don't want any pizza. Yeah, I'll have a pizza. And then Nanny gave me this look as if to say, you prick, now I've got to make 2 extra pizzas tomorrow. And I just laughed and giggled. But I know for a fact that it puts Topeka in best Nana spot, you see.
There it is.
So, you know. He's farted on me many times. Yeah, I'm sure he's pissed on you, he's shat on you, he's puked on you, you've probably gotten some in your mouth.
I have had pissed on, shat on, fucking vomited on, and drooled on by the grandson already.
Yep. I've been bled on, spat on, drooled on, sneezed on, coughed on, spewed on, shat on, pissed on. Joys of being a parent, eh? It's fucking beautiful. Yeah, see this side over here where you've shored up those holes, that's the best side. And your front wall, believe it or not, with those little gaps, having it all line up like that, that's the next cheeky way of doing it without having to worry about the stairs being an issue with a hole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way I designed it gives you an extra bit of space, but the way you put it, it limits your space a little bit, but you got a straight walkway where you don't fall through. So,
yep,
you know, that works. And you can still put things on these little spots here.
Mm-hmm.
You can put barrels on here still, and crates and that. That'll work.
I had a plan, but like I said, that back corner on the...
You goofed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you goofed it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't get upset.
Doesn't matter.
Calm down. You're hysterical. You'll go to hospital and then you'll have to wait until your husband calls to sign you out. Quick, get this lady some morphine. She's acting hysterical.
I don't like morphine.
I don't like morphine either. Morphine and pethidine, you can shove that up your ass.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than like getting asked by the doctor, are you feeling any pain? Just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna give you some of this. I don't want the morphine. It feels like fucking... It's cold in my fucking bloodstream, and it fucking
Gives me chills. I don't like it.
And it's like,
Makes me want to crawl out my skin.
Yeah.
And, like, the other day when I was at the hospital, and they're like, so, what's your pain levels? Like, it's a 1. Like, you sure, you know, if you need any medicine, need any painkillers, let us know. It's like, no, it's a 1. Between 1 and 10, it's a 1. It's maybe, it feels like scratching, like a sunburn. Oh yeah, it was stinging. I wasn't telling them that. I didn't want no fucking painkillers. I knew, just shut up. As soon as you give me the fucking numbing shit, I'm not going to feel my hand, so just hurry up and do the stitching part. Numb my hand, and then I won't feel it. I won't need the painkillers. Oh. See? Never fucking ask people. Don't bother wasting your time. If you know you're going to give them a local anaesthetic, don't bother wasting your time. Ask them if they need painkillers. By the time that local anaesthetic is worn off, they should be good. It'll sting a little bit. Yeah, just take some Panadol. You'll be right. That's pretty much what I did. As soon as I got home, I just took a couple of Panadol and I went to sleep. Oh, that is awesome, Topeka.
Yep.
Yeah, I can walk onto your car tent, no problem.
Yep.
From the middle base.
Yep. I plan on. The idea was to change the one with the thingy tent to match the camo, match the other one.
You want to turn them around?
Yep.
Yeah, at the moment I can walk on the both. Which means that, and look how easy it is too.
Yep.
It's like there's no effort. I don't have to jump or anything. And I can walk all the way around on all of them. Okay, now it's been a pain in the ass there. There we go. Oh, that's good. Now any barbed wire I find, I'm not worrying about giving them to Topeka because she has her own barbed wire and she can start collecting her own. I've collected enough for everybody else. She only needs to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And then her base is completely sealed off with barbed wire. I need to get... I don't even want to start trying to count how many I need to get.
Is it a Santa?
No.
No, for a second there.
If it's a Santa, it'll go ding, diddle, ding, ding, diddle, ding, as it falls. Did this one here got moved? I have one here. Oh no, it's already been dug in. It hasn't been. No, I thought there was a tower kit there, and the logs were on the ground, but it had already been dug in. So you just need the planks for that area, yeah?
I haven't done this part. Oh, the reset.
Yep, reset.
No, I did with the thingy, the planks. I come over and do that planks. Stretch it.
G'day, Chef. How you going, mate? Didn't even hear a word she just said. So I made some pirate coins some pirate booty coins for the grandkids yesterday. We'll be lurking around, man. No worries, man. If you go live, let us know. YouTube hasn't been notifying me of people going live lately, so If I'm live, mate, just let me know. I was supposed to start my stream, this stream here, I was supposed to start it in the afternoon, not in the morning. And I started at the wrong hour. I forgot I had things I needed to do today that I already pre-planned to do with the grandkids. So obviously I have to fulfill those obligations with the grandkids, or else I don't hear the end of it. Having a heart condition, I honestly thought I wasn't going to make to see my birthday. I am happy I'm still here. Yeah, I don't have a heart condition, but every year, every day I wake up's always good. I've got my own issues. I'm not going into it, but yeah, I'm always the same. Always a good start when I wake up. And if anybody else is wondering what sort of heart condition Hilda has, it's she has the no heart of steel clad bitch heart condition. I'm mocking ya, and I'm mocking your illness. Why? Because why let the illness define you? Why let a condition define you? It's a little bitch of a heart condition, isn't it? Your heart condition's a little bitch. Steel-clad bitch. Fuck your heart condition. Fuck your heart condition to the moon.
You're a bitch.
Your heart condition's like cancer. It has no friends. Your heart condition of cancer is sitting there at the school dance going, why won't anyone dance with us? Because you're cancer and a heart condition. No one fucking likes you. Fuck off. True story.
Grandson's got a heart condition. Well,
yeah.
should go
No, he
by
does.
time. Yeah.
He has a heart condition that will probably follow him for life, but it should, with any luck, it'll be something that'll be really manageable and sorted out by the time he's 4 years old, and it shouldn't affect the rest of his life. But it could possibly follow him for life.
Yeah.
There is no guarantees. Yep, grandson has a heart condition. What's it called? SDT?
SVD or
SVT? STV? Something like that. Yeah, STV, because it sounds like it's going to be STI.
Oh.
Means his heart beats rapidly fast. Faster than it should.
Mm.
The way it was sort of described to me is his fast beats to where he could be he could have a heart attack.
Mm.
Or many other things that can go wrong with the heart. Because it beats too fast and overworks itself.
I had to...
You had to be shocked a few times and shit.
Yeah, it had to be shocked, so then it stopped, it reset the heart rate.
Yep. So yes, I might make jokes, but it affects our life personally as well, heart condition. Yeah, we hope he'll be okay as well. But you got to make jokes, you see. You can't, life is serious, but you got to make jokes every now and then because life will bring you down sometimes. Yep. Heart condition doesn't define our grandson. That's just one extra thing we need to
Keep an eye on. He has to be medicated. Probably have to be medicated till he's about 5, maybe older. But the freakish thing is our daughter met somebody else whilst they were all, you know, stuck in Perth. All 4 of her kids have that condition.
Yeah. Anything in this truck? Nope, nothing. I have all the zombies over here at the moment.
That's nice. You have a bear already.
Do you see where I am?
Yep.
Do you see the smoky engine from here?
Yep. No, I think that we already had issues with regards to getting the fucking trucks to work. And using the iPad, I fucked it up.
Yeah. No, I think you did too. There is way too many zombies here for me to deal with. Come on, fuckface, come around. Ah. That cost me a lot of ammo.
Yep, there we go.
Did you accidentally make a boo-boo?
No, we just got one fucking spot.
No, I didn't forget it. I just didn't have enough tower kits.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I just fixed it all. Whee!
Now you can run all up and down the bitch, right?
Yep.
Safely.
Yep. Woohoo! Can't get done by barbed wire.
I was going to say, are you cooking something or a rich person fart?
No, I'm cooking something. Pizza. Alright. Now it's just doing...
Just checking a couple of sheds over here, seeing as how I killed all the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Found another sledgehammer, which you're going to need for making more rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Nothing over here. Nothing that I see that's worth it.
Yep.
I was honestly hoping to find a barrel.
Mm.
See, I don't know whether that file you put in was spawning all the vehicles in full and always spawning all the vehicles in, or just spawning all the vehicles in full and they're still random when they spawn in.
Okay. So it was... All I touched was what the vehicle's condition is, and that the vehicles had a heap of shit in it. So that one file covers it being complete and it having shit in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the
Yeah.
shit was that it was going to have and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just got a whole heap of random stuff. I did see nails in, I think, in the truck file, part of it. But, yeah, it's supposed to be, when you do that section, it's supposed to fucking thingy it all in. But when it comes to the trucks at the moment, they have been broken and the game hates me playing with the bike.
Alright, I'll stay outside then. I get it. You shut the door on me.
Oh, I just realised.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah,
Didn't want to come. Nah, I didn't want to come inside anyway.
No, your place, bitch.
Nah, you ignorant.
You're ignorant. It's ignorant.
Massive hello from Three Little Monkeys over here. G'day, Groot. G'day, Jackson. G'day,
Right.
Leo.
I don't know, it just doesn't feel right for me.
I'll call him Leo all day long.
Kisses from Nanny.
I'll finish this up in a little bit. Nanny's going to make those pizzas for you boys. Remember the pizzas? Don't let Nanny forget those pizzas.
I won't forget my pizza.
Nanny's going to make your pizzas. And bring them over. Because Nanny's a good nanny. Yeah. But just remember, it was Poppy's idea for the pizza, so he gets some of the credit.
He gets all the credit for annoying Nanny.
I'm good at annoying Nanny. And don't worry, yous boys, I'll teach you how to annoy Nanny too. It's fun. Oh, there's a helicopter crash at the bridge. I'm not checking it out right now. I've got gaps in the walls here. I can build extra fences in between to block those gaps, making it so no one can peek in. And
Back in a sec, I'll get my pizza.
I may try doing that later on. But at the moment, I'm not worried about it. This is an admin base. No one should be shooting here anybody. Anybody that shoots at this base instantly gets themselves banned. And not just because it's an admin base, but because this is north of the river. And we have a no-kill policy north of the river. So, don't be shooting people, or you'll get yourself in trouble. If you look next to you where it says chat publicly, you got a little smiley face, and if you look there, tap that, you can actually have access to all the emojis there, Miss Peakup. If you choose to. You don't have to use them.
Goddamn pizza got stuck.
Goddamn pizza.
Must be around the edge.
Goddamn pizza.
Good.
Yeah, I ate all of mine last night. I was like, I should probably save her. Oh.
Alright, I'll go looking out for some tools. And a 4-thingy lock as well.
Yep, you can keep it. I don't need it.
Okay, you got one?
$4 lock, yeah, on my base.
Okay.
I only need one. I mean, yes, if you want to bring a truck in, you're going to have to make that gate up the top there. The fence at the top of your gate, a gate as well, if you want to bring a truck in. which means you'll need 2 locks. But that's if you want to turn it into a gate.
Mm-hmm.
And if you only plan on bringing a Humvee in,
Yep.
then you don't need a double gate. So.
Yep. Did you check Mr. Garrison near your base?
Hmm?
Did you check Mr. Garrison near your base?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna check it.
No, I don't believe I did. I got 5 potatoes, another 4 potatoes, and I could do a full crop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even need nails anymore.
Mm-hmm. Another goddamn KM. Make my way over to this helicopter crash.
Uh-huh. Nine slots there, so that's where I'll be planting my potato. And I'll be hoping to get 18 potatoes back, but I want to make sure I fertilise that as well. Have I got fertiliser? Yes, I do. Alright, we're not fertilising that because we're going to move it. Having a little bit of issue trying to get it to lock on the fertilise properly, which means that it's too close to the fence and it's making it hard, so it has to be more centred away from the fence. So we'll dismantle that flower bed later on. Flower bed, garden bed later on, and deal with it.
Yeah, I've got to move the ones from underneath my staircase. Didn't quite like planting or anything, you know.
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't have any interference when I try to plant and all that sort of stuff. And now we've got a good roof on top, which means we don't have to worry about getting wet. I was going to do a sniper tower, and I will still do a sniper tower, but I'm going to do it on this side here. Which means I'll take this, I'll end up taking this roof down and making a sniper tower here that'll go up another 3, maybe 4 stories, and then I'll put the roof on top. There is a way to be able to build to make it extremely tall. Dangerous to climb, but you'll be up there and you'll be able to see even further out. See, at the moment, we can only see so high, so far out. If we go higher, we'll have the drop on anyone that might be on those towers over there, because we'll be able to see them no problem. And we'll even be able to, if we go up an extra 3 stories, we'll be able to see across the river no problem as well.
Repeater.
Repeater.
Really badly damaged.
Then leave it. I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm just taking it away from the area.
Oh, has it got ammo in it?
Yep.
357 ammo for the Deagle.
Yep. I'll get that out in a minute.
Yeah, always pick up any guns you find, especially shotguns and that. There's a good chance they might have ammo in them. So pick them up, strip the ammo out, ditch the guns. If you've got a carnival mask, you can always chuck a carnival mask in a fireplace and put a gun in there. Don't worry about lighting it, it'll despawn after a while. Or it'll eventually get lit up. Are we waking Kane up to come with us too? Probably.
No. Oh well. Yeah, I guess.
See if he wants.
Fuck off, Wayne. Stick you in my fucking
Got to make sure I take my shifter, hammer, and pliers. Phillips and flathead screwdriver as well.
Or barbed wire.
Well, you only needed 5. Why am I overheating?
Because you're hot.
Yeah, I am. You know it. Don't you? Yeah, you do. To put it in a language everybody will understand. I'm dead sexy.
Alright, going live gonna attract some fucking
You mean going loud?
loud.
I don't think you're going live. You're safe, right?
Yeah.
Multi-peeled up.
I will be. Come on, little whores.
Careful, I have it on good authority that I don't like being called that. That makes them a little upset.
It's like special.
So yes, I still have way more building to do in this base. This whole middle floor, I want to enclose every single wall off. And make it so then no one can see in from the outside. Bottom floor I don't give a shit about. I do actually, I will close that off as well eventually. The only way anybody can really get anybody inside there... Actually, there is no way of stopping people from getting you in a base. It is almost impossible. Someone wants to get you in a base, they'll figure out a way. They'll figure out a way to shoot you in the base. It's easy enough to do.
Come on.
And I've got some more building to do to sort of shore it up to make sure that there's no more gaps like this gap here. I don't want this gap. So I will build another tower kit at the bottom there, spin it around, put a floor, and boom, that gap will go. I'll put another tower kit on this one, so then boom, that gap will go. And then you'll be able to come up here, no problem, and you won't be falling through there. You'll only have one way to go through, and you can't do this and fall through and get hurt. But essentially, right now, I don't have to put anything else on this base. I can just, you know, relax now. This is enough. So that I can help everybody else out. And I've managed to build this base while helping Topeka, Fox, and building another 2 bases. Helping Topeka build another base. What's wrong?
I want these guys to hurry up now. Looks like we'll just trickle in another fucking thing when you think you're done.
G'day, boo boo. Once Topeka's finished over there and gotten back to her base, I will jump off, get ready to go up, see the daughter pull this car apart, and when I get back, I'll restart my stream, and we'll restart the 24-hour count.
Well, the thing is, he does remember he's got to go to his daughter.
I know, I totally forgot.
Haven't told them.
So that's why I'm renaming the stream now.
Goddamn fucking building material. Tools, not fucking.
So I changed the name of the stream to "The Admin Base is Finished." And you can stop in at my base if you want, Topeka.
Yep.
Big shout out to everyone that came in. Boo Boo, Miss Peacup, Hilda, Chef, Googs, Drunk, Hayden, Nobody, Major, Taco, Shiny Hunter, Jody Wales, shout out to you, mate. Gonzo, Diamond, shout out to all of yous. Shout out to Scotty. Let's try to get through all the names here. There's a whole heap. Silver Red Fox, shout out to you, buddy. Big shout out to Topeka. Too Fast, shout out to you. Isabel, shout out to you. Yeah, big shout out to Topeka, the wonderful and lovely Topeka, who helps this server run smoothly and joined me for a little bit of a game. Shout out to Major Little Ears.
Come on, you little horse.
Shout out to Criminal. Big shout out to you all. Anyway, I'm going to jump off because I've got to go over to the grandsons, help them pull this car apart. Well, they're going to help me pull the car apart. And I'll be back later on in a few hours' time, and we'll restart the 24-hour stream from then. And see how we go. Alright. I'm out. I'm a dot and dust. See ya.